everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Mike Davia, and for today's video I will be replacing my monitor's stands into dual monitor arms, which is the North Bayou
Bruh.
So this is the North Bayou F160 dual monitor mount adjustable gas spring monitor desk arm. So I think this is the same F160 a couple of years ago or a few years ago. This is a revision to that version, and there are a lot of changes, especially like the packaging, the installation, and everything. And this, back then, it was about 2 kilograms to 6.5 kilograms per arm. Nowadays, they have upgraded this one to 2 kilograms to 9 kilograms of monitor weight, and it supports 17 inches to 27 inch monitors. It supports VESA 75 by 75 to 100 by 100 millimeter sizes. So without further ado, everyone, we will now do the unboxing. Inside the box, you have here the manual. This is in different languages, and you have instructions on how to set this one up. So you have guides of the arms, the screws. So here's the first arm. So there's one thing that I'd like to point out. Now, as you can see here, the screw holes for the VESA mounts are quite different here. You can see that it starts up as a big hole for the VESA 75 to a smaller one, and the same goes for the 75 by step. It's just a cutout here. As to why, this is for easier mounting of the monitor. You just have to slightly screw the top part of the monitor, put it in, let the monitor hang, and then start screwing in. So later we'll talk about that and I'll demonstrate it to you. If you look at down here, this is for the cable management, and unlike before, it's a full plastic area where you have to unscrew, put the cables in, and then screw back. Now, what North Bayou did is make it much more easier for the consumers to install and uninstall things. So for the cables, you can just simply lift or pull this one and put the cables in for better cable management. Now here's the second monitor arm. Then you have here the tools and screws for the mounting. Now here we got for the C-clamp. Back then, all of these were supposed to be screw holes. There is a dedicated screw for you to mount the C-clamp, because this is adjustable. Unlike other C-clamps that has a fixed area where you can mount this on a table, this one can support up to a certain amount of thickness from the table's back. And as you can see here, this is like nipples where you just have to, well, here's a demonstration for you. Here's the C-clamp. This goes like this. I'll demonstrate it to you later on, and then you just have to, there. It's a lot easier. North Bayou has made a lot of considerations in making the installation a lot easier. So here are the other parts of the arm, and lastly, here is the base of the monitor arm. So there you go, some rubber feet. That's all in the box. We will be doing the installation. I'll be removing most of the monitors here and all the things I have. My monitor here is a 27 inch and it supports VESA 100. I'll have to cast this aside for a moment. Now, before I have to mount this on the table, we will have to assemble the base stand. So this is maybe aluminum. This is metal, and this too goes like this. as per what stand here, there is a hole at the back, and here you should be removing this if you have a supported USB extension, but I will not be using this one for an external USB because it's too low and my PC is just right beside me. I can just plug in the USB there. Now in the parts list here, it has a detail of what the screw sizes, their letters, each of the items here, so please do read this so that it will be a lot easier for you to install this monitor arm. Now it might be a bit confusing to you all, but this long screw here, this is letter B, this shorter one is letter A, and this larger one is letter C. We will be needing 6 of the C screws here. Okay, great. Now they are tight. Let us now put this under the table. I'm sorry about the tangles of wires in here, but we will have to focus on this. So I think this is the center, but I'll be placing this slightly off center. There. So like I said back then, you will need some screws to adjust this C-clamp, but nowadays it's just easy as putting it there, and then we will have to start tightening this. One of the examples of a set clamp is this one. It cannot fit perfectly into my table because it has a certain measurement to the clamp. But as for this one, it makes it a lot easier for anyone to install this at the back of their table, as long as you have this back part of the table. If you have a straight line out of it, then you will have to use the grommet part, wherein you have to install this and make a hole in your table so that you can apply or install this dual monitor mount. There you go, it's tight. Now we will have to install the arms. So the next part is this. This is connected here directly. You'll just have to press it. There you go, it will lock in place. So this can swivel, I would not say 360 because it will hit the other arm. So there is a certain limit to how much you can do a swivel for this. So it will lock in place as well. So either can be right or left. It's surprisingly smooth though. So this is how it works. Now, as per the box here, or specifications, is that this can support from 17-inch to a 27-inch monitor with a weight of 2 kilograms and up to 9 kilograms. If it's lighter than 2 kilograms, then this will, if let's say there's a monitor right now and it's set like that, it will slowly go up, or it will just go up instantly. And if it's over 9 kilograms, it will be too heavy for the monitor and it will keep on sagging. So you need to check the specifications of your monitor that you'll be putting in, especially with its weight, so that your monitor's weight will be compatible to each of the arm's maximum load. As you can see here, there is a screw here. This is to loosen or tighten the gas spring, and making sure that your monitor will not keep on moving and it will stay in place. So this swivels, it has, this actually does the pivot up and down for height adjustment. This is to rotate your monitor. I think that there is only a maximum. There is no tension mechanism here. You can rotate this to 360 degrees. There is no limit. Do not do the 360 adjustment if there are already wires connected to your monitor. Only do the necessary adjustments when the wires are not connected, because you might pull those HDMIs, DP ports, USBs, and other wires that are connected to it. So without further ado, I will now apply the VESA mount and demonstrate to you how easy it is to mount the monitor here. When we mount this with VESA, as you can see here, it says here G or H, A or B. What it means that it can either use A or B depending on how deep the screw holes of your monitor, and for G and H you can either use the G or H. I think this is gasket, or I don't think this is a washer, so it doesn't really tell you the difference, but I think the smaller one here is G or H, I guess, and then this is G, but to be more reasonable I think I'll be using G here. Okay, so this is the configuration. You can try different screws. You can either use A or B screws to find the perfect mount for your monitor. After tinkering with different types of screws and the standoffs, I have settled with this one, the tall standoffs and the B screws. We will not fully tighten this one because we will still have to attach this to the monitor. So this is how it works. The screws will just sit there, making the installation a lot easier. So now we will have to tighten the tension here so that this monitor will not keep on going up. Now I will be performing now the cable management here. So this is the overall result, though I was not able to properly manage everything because some of the cables are too short while some are too long as well, but I was able to put it in place. These cables are for the mouse and keyboard connected directly to the monitor, and this is for the SS USB. I need to set a bit more attention here so that this will stay in place, because even this monitor is heavy, but it still goes up, so I will still have to make some adjustments here. But overall I can say, like, wow, like if I look at this side here, I feel like there's a lot more space in this area compared to having the gigabyte monitor foot here, which is quite large. But now I feel like I have a lot of space. If I'm working on something, I can just put the mouse and keyboard, push it away, and then I have another space. So yeah, I'd say this is truly a durable and sturdy dual monitor arms. Now this dual monitor arm by North Bayou F160, I'll be putting the links in the description so that you can get this on a cheaper price, because, well, this is on sale all the time, but if there would be a mega sale, then you can get this at an even cheaper price from vouchers and such. So yeah, this is my unboxing review and installation of the North Bayou F160 dual monitor arm. So that was my review of the North Bayou F160 dual monitor arm. If you have any thoughts about this video, please feel free to comment down below. If you have any questions, I'll answer them to the best that I could. Thank you all for tuning in, and you all have a great day. Bye now.